Hello guys, it's FootyKing here and welcome back to the channel guys. Today what I've got for you is going to be kind of a follow-up video to the Foot Champs tips. You can click the eye above whenever this video is over and you can go and watch that one. Or in fact, you can nearly watch that one before watching this one. But it's basically, if you don't know, a few weeks ago I made a video. It was 5 tips on how to improve in Foot Champs. Now that video was basically a kind of like a general rule of Foot Champs. Kind of like the general things you can kind of improve to improve your rank and get a few more wins for the whole weekend. Today's video though is going to be kind of looking in depth into a game. So we're going to go on to the Champions channel on FIFA. Obviously everyone has access to this. It's a really good thing to use, you know, to help yourself, you know, improve your gameplay and stuff like that there. We're going to be taking a look at that today. We're going to be looking at kind of like basically a pro. We're going to be looking at #1 in the world from the previous weekend. Their gameplay, and obviously they're playing against a Gold 1 player. So around the level of me. So it's basically, take it like it's me playing against a pro, basically, right? We're going to see what the pro does, what the Go 1 player does, and see kind of what's the difference. So obviously a load of you guys, obviously I know there's people higher than me, there's people at elite level that are subscribed to the channel, should I say. You know, there's people that are, you know, lower ranked in the bronze silver ranges, maybe Go 3, Go 2. You know, I'm a general Go 1 player. I'm obviously trying to get that elite at the minute. That's kind of my level at the minute, but I know there's people below me, above me. But yeah, hopefully, you know, with this video guys, you'll be able to take some tips. We're just going to go in, analyze the game, and just kind of see kind of what the Go 1, kind of the goal, because obviously things that I do, even though maybe higher ranked than a Go 2 player, for example, there's things a Go 2 player, you know, I can make the same mistake as a Go 2 player, Go 3 player as well. You know, it's kind of, you know, there's not much difference between Go 1 and Go 3, or Go 1 and Go 3, should I say. Go 1 and Go 2 as well, there's not much difference. It's kind of, you're in the gold rank. Between elite and Go 1 is the big difference, I think. That's why it's important. We're going to look at this video today. Hopefully it'll help a lot of you guys out, you know, that are struggling to get those wins in Foot Champ. As I said, you can also watch my one video that I uploaded a few weeks ago there on 5 tips you can do, or you can use to kind of help you in Foot Champs and get the higher rank. So definitely watch that one. But obviously for today's video, we're into this. So yes, we're going to be analysing a Go 1 player against a pro player. Let's get into it. Right guys, so this should help you guys out a wee bit, you know, with the type of thing that, you know, you need to improve on. I mean, obviously I know people that watch me are both higher than Go 1 and below Go 1. My level on FIFA is around a Go 1 level. So yeah guys, obviously we're going to be focusing on Jonas, because obviously he's a Go 1 player. I'm Go 1, you know, a lot of you guys are probably around that level as well. You know, not too many of us are around 30-0 level, you know. So the level we're going to be looking at today, Jonas, we're going to be focusing on what he does wrong. Like it'll not all be wrong. He'll do some things right, don't get me wrong, but you know, he'll do some good things, but it's mainly looking at his mistakes and seeing how you know, Flowcoats kind of wins the game against them. So let's get into it and we'll spot out any mistakes. Let's see what Jonas can do. Get Rashford on the ball. Good. Now he needs to hold it. So yeah, that's good there from Jonas. He knows he can't go anywhere, so he knows he needs support. Holding it up with Mbappe. Right, so now we're going to look with Lozano. He's got Lozano on the ball. Just being patient. Jonas is being patient. He's definitely being patient, which is very important this FIFA, guys. As I say, build up play is key. Slow build up play is key when you're playing against good players. So here we go. Here's Ronaldo. See the way Ronaldo's making that run with the arm? He's sending him. So he's basically putting an L1 run on that. Neymar, nice skill, good goal. So there we've seen, if we just go for the instant replay there. So there what we've seen is basically ball played down the line. Ronaldo, if he didn't hold the L1 or tap the L1 after he'd passed the ball with Ronaldo, Ronaldo wouldn't have made the run. And that's basically how the goal happened. Ronaldo making that run, it creates space. Then he brings it into Neymar. Neymar with a good bit of skill. He did the ball stop and then the La Coqueta. And then he got the angle and scored, which you know, obviously 30-0 players will always take their chances, you know. To play here, look, see Ronaldo there. If you see Ronaldo, he plays that ball. Obviously here, good skill from Neymar, good finish. But it's the, I'll just show you again. Ronaldo plays the ball. He's making that arm gesture, right? He's making that arm gesture. He takes the runner away, a wee bit of space. That's why he's got the space there. That's why that Neymar had the space there, and he was able to stuck it. Flowcoats was able to stick it away with Neymar. So good goal, and that puts it 1-0 to Flowcoats, and let's continue with the game. See when Jonas got the ball here, guys. You can see that Flowcoats, obviously Flowcoats in the red, the top 100 player, he's constantly player switching. So you'll see the arrow, the red arrow above his players. He's constantly switching, kind of reading Jonas's next move. Always kind of one step ahead of Jonas, obviously because he's the higher level player. As you'll see here, look, he's covering with Blanc. Then he's switching. He's going to stand up, not dive in, not giving much space away. Flowcoats still tracking with Blanc here. And then he's going to try and got unlucky there, to be fair. Got unlucky there. The Jonas, but yeah. It's good defending from FootyKingOfficial. His player switching spot on, which you know it needs to be, you know, when he's playing that way against a good goal one player. Good. Is he look inside? He's looked back inside. Good play. Good block. All right. You know what? We'll look at that again. We'll look at that sequence again. It's a really, really good play from Jonas. Got a bit lucky in the end with obviously the finish, but the way he ran through, he finds the cutback just in time before FootyKingOfficial can kind of player switch and read it, which was really, really, really good. Here we go. So he's done a kind of scoop turn, another fake shot there. Finds the ball. He finds the ball. So he's found the ball. So we'll just replay it one last time. We've got Mbappe here. So in the box, he's kind of looking for this run here. So Rashford's the key player here. Rashford he finds inside. So whenever he does this fake shot, he's dragging the defenders out. Really, what FootyKingOfficial needs to do now, which he didn't do, but obviously, you know, who am I to tell him what to do? He's a bloody pro. But really, what he should have done is he has to watch Mbappe with Varane, I think that is. Really, what he should be doing is his other centre back, which I think I'm trying to make out how that is, but his other centre back, you'll see, obviously tracking the run near the penalty spot there with Jonas's other player. He should be switching him now. So basically, what he should be doing is FootyKingOfficial should be moving Joe Gomez, I think it is, across to meet Rashford, because obviously Rashford's now the danger. If you kind of got Mbappe to kind of down the line, he's going to always look for the cutback in these situations. So what FootyKingOfficial should do is he should be switching to his other centre back there and cutting the ball across. Neymar, as you can see there, I think it's Neymar. I don't even know if it is Neymar. His player there just behind FootyKingOfficial's player in the red there. Just not Varane, he's obviously nearest to Mbappe, but the player just be behind that. It'd probably be too late, to be honest. If FootyKingOfficial was to switch to him, it's probably too late, because obviously the ball is already going to be played into Rashford. It's probably too late to react. So, yeah, too late. I think it's maybe Kante actually, but yeah, probably too late to react. Obviously, there's the ball comes in. Got unlucky there again, FootyKingOfficial, but Mbappe there for Jonas makes it 1-1. Right, patience. So when he gets into these areas, let's see what he's going to do here. Because here, what I would do here, just think, guys, as well, when you're going through this video, when you're watching this video, just think, what would you do in these situations? So we'll pause it here. Obviously, he doesn't have much options, you know. In terms of Ronaldo here, it's difficult. It's difficult because obviously for Jonas to defend this, you know, it's not looking good, is it? He's going to have to switch to his near centre back. At the minute, you can see the bottom screen of the screen. I think it's Mendy, his left back, is the one he's currently selecting. That shouldn't be the case. He should have Varane, which I think is the nearest centre back to Ronaldo there. I think that's Varane. Number 3, I think it is there. He should have Varane selected, obviously trying to block Ronaldo's shot. All right, here's the 1-2. So look, there we go. That's the skill. That's all they need, and FootyKingOfficial just dived in there. So if we just replay that back, as you can see in this situation here, this is okay. This is kind of okay, but this is another thing I was saying earlier, guys. It's mainly a problem in around the silver 1 to goal 3 range of players that are committing to 1-2s. But you can just see here, it's the same problem. This is a goal 1 player, Jonas. You know, a goal 1, maybe an elite player. You know, he finished 20-7, so he still could have went for elite. But yeah, a goal 1 player, and he's making mistakes like this where he's committing his players. You know, he's brought us one of the centre backs up here to pressure the ball, right? That's fine, but obviously, you know, he needs to make sure that he's not committing he's not committing too much. So obviously, if he dives in here, press the tackle button, it's a simple 1-2, and FootyKingOfficial just got Ronaldo away. So let's just see. So Ronaldo has now played the ball. Jonas is committed as defender, which you know is not a good idea, because obviously this whole space now, you can see it's basically a 2-on-1. But anyway, let's see what happens here then. So the ball, instead of playing the 1-2, FootyKingOfficial is clever. He turns his other centre back, which I think is Gomez, and now he could even play Ronaldo in, because obviously Ronaldo is going to be onside. He could have played Ronaldo in a through ball there, but instead FootyKingOfficial still does a wee bit of skill, and he gets away that way. So it either works. I probably would have played the through ball, but it doesn't really matter. Either worked on it. He was able to get through. Right, sure enough, here we go again. Another situation where it can perhaps be dangerous. So we have FootyKingOfficial this time. So let's just see how he defends a 1-2. So basically, we've got Jonas in the ball with Mbappe. FootyKingOfficial is controlling Van Dijk. Let's just see how FootyKingOfficial, top 100 player, defends a 1-2. Let's just see the difference between kind of how I would defend it and a goal 1 around level player would defend it, and how a pro would defend it. Let's see. So you can see FootyKingOfficial doesn't even commit Van Dijk. Instead, he's already thinking a step ahead. He's thinking, we can let Mbappe run at me because already I've got Gomez as another centre-back. As you can see, he's already switched to him. So this run from Neymar, I think it is, or else, yeah, maybe Ronaldo, I'm not sure who it is, but whoever the other forward is for Jonas, he's already been marked. He's already been marked. So now what he's going to do, let's see what he does now. Yep, so now what he's done is he's marked, so since he had the run marked from Neymar or Ronaldo, whoever it was, since he had that run marked, Flowcooks can now, he doesn't have to worry about the run. So now he can go out and put pressure on, which is exactly what he does with Van Dijk. Then he switches. Then look, there we go. Blanc gets unlucky there, but he's able to regain the ball. So there we go. So that's a good way to defend 1-2s. You don't commit. You basically track the run. You track whatever you stay with the man, that the runner, and then whenever you know that's your opponent can't play that ball anymore, that's when you go out and put the pressure on, as you see with Jonas, as he did there. So right guys, so another situation here that I've just seen. So obviously Jonas yet again attacking Flowcooks, alright? So yet again, so you can find the ball. So Jonas finds the ball to Ronaldo. Good ball. Obviously Jonas' thought now is to get people around Ronaldo and obviously try and create a chance. Next thing, you can see Van Dijk rushing out. Now, he doesn't rush out into commit. That's the key thing here. Obviously, Flowcooks, obviously, he sees that Mbappe is really, or not Mbappe, Ronaldo is really Jonas' only player forward, right? So what he's doing is Flowcooks is able to, Mbappe doesn't really have any other options at this minute. So Flowcooks knows that he can commit Van Dijk as he does. He doesn't completely commit him though. He doesn't completely commit him. He can bring him out and put a bit of pressure on as he did. But then what he does is he brings Van Dijk in. Instead of rushing out, which I see a lot of people do in lower ranks, they kind of just rush out with the centre-back and dive in. And then obviously if they miss the tackle, there's all that space they've just left, for the opponent's attacking player to get in. Flowcooks doesn't do that. He's smarter than that. He brings Van Dijk out to pressure, makes Jonas kind of have to make a decision. Then he backs off, so you can see Van Dijk backing off there. He's completely switched to Renato Sanchez then. Renato Sanchez is now the player putting on the pressure. And he nearly won the ball back there, unlucky. We'll see this again then. So he's got the ball, he's applying the pressure with Blanc now. And that's the way Flowcooks, was defending. And then he sees that ball. That's another thing. In that situation, guys, not a lot of people would see that pass. Always use your mini-map. Keep going with Lozano. So here, takes the ball inside. Another important thing you can do there, because obviously, if he cut back, Mendy might have caught him, but instead he gets in front of Mendy. Flowcooks going to commit Mendy, right? Flowcooks kind of first mistake there from Flowcooks, so it's not all, as you can see, it's not all, brilliant from Flowcooks. He might be a pro or a 30-0 player, but he's doing some stuff wrong. And obviously, as well, it's not all bad for Jonas. He's doing some stuff good, so, he's doing a lot of stuff right. So there, Flowcooks dives in with Mendy, gets it wrong, because obviously Jonas ran down the line, keeps going down the line with Lozano, keeps going. Here, then, Lozano gets in front of Flowcooks' Mendy, so here we go, as you can see, in front of him. This point, it's problems. It's problems for Flowcooks, because he knows that he can't do anything with Mendy. Mendy's out of the game, because if Mendy goes in from behind Lozano, it's a pen. So you can't do that. So now what he does is, you'll see, instead of keep tracking with Mendy, because it's a waste of time doing that, because Lozano's past him, he's now going to switch to his first centre-back there, which is Varane. As you can see, Varane is now controlled. And Varane is now switched to, and he's now going to come across and clear the ball. Okay, so this is the winning goal then for Flowcooks. So, as you can see then, this is a bad area for Jonas to get himself into. It's a bad area to get himself into. He really, as you can see, he's lost the kind of flight of the ball. Well, the ball wasn't in the air, but he's lost the kind of path of the ball. He's obviously committed Varane, and now Ronaldo's able to turn for Flowcooks. He's able to lay off this player. Now this is bad, because obviously now, actually it might be Mbappe, I'm not sure. Whatever his striker is there, Flowcooks in the red, you'll see his Flowcooks' striker now is making the run straight through the middle of Jonas' defence, right between Mendy and Varane. If he plays this right, Flowcooks is in and goal, and he's going to score. Now, from this area, it's going to be very, very hard for Jonas to defend. Really and truly, the mistake's already been made, really, and he's just going to have to hope now that he gets away with it. Because basically what he does is, it's all in control of Flowcooks now. He's got the control, because he knows that Ronaldo will be able to get past Mendy if he plays the ball right at the right time. So what he does, he's going to hold. So obviously, first of all, tapping L1, as I said, really, really good tip, guys. If you don't use it, it opens up so much space on the pitch for you. All you do is, once you've passed, tap L1 and sends the player that's just passed the ball on a run. So what he's done there, again, so let me just show you. You'll see he's passed, and now look, his arm's out. He's Fluke just tapped L1. He's now set this player on the run. Now he's got to wait now, because if he plays the ball now, Mendy will cover it. If he plays the ball now, Mendy will cover it. So Fluke knows he needs to wait a wee bit. So he's going to keep going, and now he's going to play it. Just at the right moment, whenever either Ronaldo or Messi, or Ronaldo or Neymar, whoever Fluke's forward running through and goal there is, whoever that is, he's waited to the right moment there, where basically Fluke's striker going through and goal is level with Mendy. Because at that point, Fluke knows that when he plays the ball, his striker will be both onside, but also through and goal, and obviously be able to beat Mendy, which is what happens. Now it's about finishing. So really from here, what I would do from Fluke, obviously for Jonas, he doesn't have much hope here. He's just going to have to hope. He can't slide in. It's going to be a red card. He can't slide in at all really, because it's going to be a pen as well. He's about to enter the box. Really from here, it's obviously he's done a time finish there. I think, to be honest, that was a good decision, because if he didn't time that, I think the kid would have saved it. He kind of waited quite long there at Fluke. He got a bit lucky, because obviously Mendy was right on his heels when he shot that. So a wee small second later, and I think Mendy would have blocked it. Mendy or Varane would have got in the way, but just in time from Fluke, and it's a good finish. So guys, that's going to wrap it up for today. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed. Hopefully these tips will help some of you guys out, especially those of you that are down in the ranks a wee bit. And of course, subscribe if you're new. Join the Funny King Army. Join the channel. Great community we're building on this channel. And of course a great community that we already have. Absolute legends, everyone that tunes in, both to the videos and the streams as always. And yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.